Hey, what's up? It's Big Brother Jay, and thank you so much for tuning into my YouTube channel. If you're not a subscriber yet, I'm going to remind you to subscribe. Hit that subscribe button so that every time I make another informative video, you'll find out about it. Okay, today I want to talk about trauma bonding. And some people call it Stockholm Syndrome, and other people call it just the love bombing phase. That's one phase of the toxic relationship. And this is why do victims stay so long? Why does a victim, when you're even trying to tell a person that they're involved with a narcissist, why do they stay so long, okay? And that's a valid question on some level. But for some people, I want to tell you, okay, because there are two types of people, okay? There are some people who are asking that question out of legitimacy. They really just want to know why a person would allow themselves to be done so wrong. But for others, I want to tell you that that is pretty much a dumbass question to ask a victim. It is. It's a dumb question to ask. To ask a person why did they stay so long, what you're saying, okay, undertone of what you're saying is, why were you so stupid to stay there and be treated like that? And that was not the case. Narcissists, psychopaths, toxic people, they are highly manipulative. They manipulate. They trick. It's a scam, okay? The victims of narcissistic abuse and the victims of psychopathy, they are victims of scam. They were tricked. Is it their fault? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Okay? If narcissists and psychopaths and people without a soul, if they walked around with a sign on their head and on their heart that said, I have no soul, then that will be another story. But when you meet a person, you're thinking you're coming in contact with a normal human being. You're thinking you're finding a love partner. When I met my ex, I had prayed, I had waited on the Lord, I had meditated, I had done a vision board. It used to be right here on the wall. And so when my partner came in my life, I thought it was God sending me the person that I've had manifested inside of my world. I didn't know that this was a scam artist that was coming to drain me of everything I got and then walk right out the door. Okay? So it's never the victim's fault. It is never, Big Brother Jay said this. It is never the victim's fault. And if you are a victim of narcissistic abuse, I want to tell you it's not your fault. These are scam artists. Okay? And so the best thing you can do is inform yourself and protect yourself that in your future you don't have to encounter this painful experience ever again. Okay? So how does trauma bonding happen? Okay? Trauma bonding happens, there are two steps to this whole process. Okay? The first step is that a narcissist, a psychopath, they have to hurt you. Do they do it on purpose? Yes. They cause you pain, and it has to be deep pain. It cannot be a slap on the wrist. Nah, they gotta hit you where it hurts. If you're in a relationship or a marriage, they gotta cheat on you. And if you know narcissists and psychopaths, they don't just cheat. Okay? They cheat in the worst possible way. They gotta sleep with a relative of yours. They gotta go with somebody who you saw who's your worst enemy. They gotta go and sleep with that person. They gotta hit you where it hurts. They gotta tell you that they prefer somebody that is the opposite of everything you are. They gotta hit you where it hurts. And after you're in complete pain, then what the narcissist or the psychopath does is they come in and they say, well, I'm the person that heals your pain. And they act as if they're restoring you. See, this is when they apologize. They don't mean it. But they apologize and tell you, I'll never hurt you again. It's just me and you. And I can't lose you because you're the best thing that ever happened to me. What they're doing is a psychological trick called trauma bonding. They're creating a bond with you right in the middle of your pain. Because after doing that a lot of times, it sends a message to your brain that says, I am the one that heals your pain, and you become addicted to the narcissist, the psychopath, or the toxic person because they are the one that relieves your pain. Unconsciously, you begin to crave them. And you have this bond with them that is not easily broken. Because although they are the person that caused you all this pain, they are the person that relieved you of the worst pain of your life. So what they'll do is they may even leave for a weekend and you're calling their phone, texting them. They won't respond because they got to hit you where it hurts. They got to make sure you're in the deepest pain ever. And when you're at your last, you feel like I can't take it no more. And you're laying in that bed cuddled up next to your phone saying, please text me back. Bam, they text you back. And it sends a message to your brain. I am the one that relieves all of your pain. It's a trick. And long periods of time. See, that's why my heart goes out to people who have narcissistic parents. Because if this is your mother or your father doing this, then you grow up with 18 years of trauma bonding. And these bonds are bonds that are not easily broken. So the next time a person asks you, why did you stay so long? Ignore them and realize that the trauma bonding, the trick that the narcissist did, that's what kept you there. And now that some of you, your narcissistic partner is gone, you got to create a new bond, a healthy bond, which you realize that you are the one. From the inside of you, you heal your own pain. And you bond with yourself.